You're listening to Misery Loves Company, coming to you live at youtube.com/MLC Podcast.
What's happening? Are we doing it? Had to start early today, gotta end early. Don't care what you think. Is it working? Ay. Alright, so yeah, here we are. Alright, so a couple things. Not really nothing. Really nothing. I can't see with these fucking glasses. There's a smudge on my glasses. I think I might have the wrong glasses. Because I have old glasses that I use for like leave laying around. And I have the newer ones. Anyway, this has been as the BS show. I had to check my money last night. Or see if the guy got it right. Guy goes 4 minutes early. It's really not 4 minutes early because I usually start 10 minutes late, so it's 15 minutes early. But I got in it, and we'll see what happens. But I got probably in at 5. So, yeah. Plus, yesterday was a humdinger of a show, a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Nice was extraordinarily nice. So, all right, let me see something. Hold on. Alright, so, alright. 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 Alright, so so yesterday was crazy, so I couldn't do another crazy show today, and then I gotta go pick up one of my bloodsuckers, as somebody referred to them as bloodsuckers. So I was like, good, because I don't want to do a long show, because I'm fucking tired. But anyway, I checked the money yesterday, and see if the guy got it right, and I guess he kind of got it right. So then whatever. I try not to be too focused on that, but the BS show does horrible. If they're in the business to just hang out with their pals, then that's a win. But if they're trying to make money, it's embarrassing. They did I guess they did a 2-hour show yesterday, and they netted like $100 or maybe less. So then you're like, what are they fucking doing? So, and then today, after I checked the numbers, I went to the check to see if they did a BS show today, because, I mean, after a while, they're just going to be like, what are we fucking doing? Anyway, so I didn't wake up in time to watch it, of course, but I watch it they leave it on YouTube for me. Thank you, guys. I think they call themselves the guys. The guys are here. Anyway, there's 4 of them, and they're talking about the hockey. They're talking about hockey. They're talking about hockey. Bob's giving his take on who's going to win the playoffs, and then Shuley. I mean, it's unbelievable. So there we're at. That's where we're at. That's where we're at with the BS show. I mean, it's just incredible. So and then I thought, maybe I won't. Can anyone even hear me? Then I thought, I'm not even going to do a show, because I was tired. I'm just tired. And plus, we did well yesterday. So, everyone got paid. Of course, I didn't get paid. Plus, I had to do my taxes, whatever. I realized I mean, everyone's getting paid. Everybody's getting paid. The IRS, Google, Apple, everyone should send me a fucking thank you letter. I mean, it's amazing how much I'm paying. I mean, it's insane. It's insane that, like, I don't know. It's just insane that, like, I have to pay. I have to pay on top of everybody else. I got to pay the IRS. So people are like, "Aren't you worried about the super chats going down?" No. How could I be worried? It would be seriously. It would be a blessing in disguise. Because then I could do. I don't know what I could do, but at least I wouldn't have to pay the government for fucking for super chats. I mean, that's criminal. Everybody takes a fucking generous cut anyway, and then I still got to be paying? What in the fuck? That seems wrong. Doesn't it seem wrong? You guys don't give a fuck. Good. Good. Don't give a fuck. See what happens.
Buddy, come on in. Get your seats. I hope you have your fucking homework done. Sit down, relax. Let's fucking enjoy ourselves on a fucking rainy day here. It's raining a little bit. It wasn't raining enough where they couldn't put the pool. They couldn't open the pool.
We're back to the pool, Bobby. Back to the pool already. Let me guess. Pool, dog, cigarettes, Jeaner. I guess Shuley, Vince the lawyer. They were saying, I was looking for this clip earlier. I know I saw it. Vince the lawyer was asking Bob, what Shuley rank as a comic? What does Shuley rank as a comic? He gave Shuley an 8.5. And then they asked him, well, what's Florentine? Because Bob was saying him and Florentine used to rate all, when they did those Howard Stern shows, they would rate everybody up to the show. Bob and Florentine. So he goes, Shuley's good. Shuley puts in the work. He's a 8.5. I like he is. He is. Out of 10? 8.5. If Shuley was an 8.5, everybody would know who he was. He'd be on all kinds of TV shows and if you're an 8.5 as a comic and you're on the Howard Stern show, you're going to do real good. You're going to do real good in the stand-up talk show circuit. You are. Not Shuley, but he's a 8.5. And then Stuttering John was a 5. I mean, Bob's such a loser. It really is unbelievable. Shuley's an 8.5 out of 10. But he couldn't get any stand-up gigs on TV. None.
Pool today. He canceled yesterday because he said it's going to rain. I said it's 40%, but it did rain. So whatever, I mean, come on. It's not like you don't get wet when you work. I get wet when I work.
Plus, why do they care if they get wet? They're dealing with a pool. Isn't the pool wet? That's what I would have said.
I can't go swimming. The fucking thing's closed, Joker Fish.
Who's he talking to?
But it's good to have you animals here. Yeah, John's going what's up, Bob? Good to see you. Good to see you, too, Good to see you guys in the afternoon for the greatest morning show that ever risen.
So he did a morning show. Now this is his morning show. A little bit of an afternoon grift. He started at 3 o'clock. So then they're going to do Uncle Rico tonight?
And is here. Thank you, Josh. I do make you wet. Let's get that out of the way. John's new. Hey, Clips. Yeah, 92 degrees and sunny here. Hope the rain clears up soon. Well, everybody hopes that. What's up, Mad Dog?
I like it when it rains. Cleans the car. Plus, we need the water. We don't need sun. Nobody got fucking skin cancer from rain.
Mad Dog or whatever the fuck it is. Let's get to it right away. Very important stuff. Today's goal is $2,463.42. And if you get to that, I will do a half hour shorter. So I need you people to dig deep.
Oh, now he's doing the steel toe. Now he's piling on the steel toe. Oh gosh, Bob, this is great. Great stuff, Bobby.
and get me off the fucking air. God damn it. So once we hit
We hit the goal yesterday, Bobby. Check the numbers. Check your boys, John Neglected Cats. We hit the goal yesterday. Did you guys? You got like 7 people over there. Did you guys? I don't even got to pay Adam anymore. But that just means more to the government.
$2,463 and a dot for 42 cents. And I wrote 42 cents. Is Bob going back to MLC? That wasn't the announcement.
Why is he reading that? Bob will come back if I gave him. We got Kato Kalin. Chad book Kato Kalin. If I paid Bob what I'm going to pay Kato Kalin for one show, yeah, Bob will do the show. Trust me.
But we got some other stuff we got to talk about. It's going to be a little weird for people hearing it for the first time here. Tonight will be my last show on the Uncle Rico show. That'll be it tonight. The tonight's show will be my last show tonight. Okay? So I don't know if that upsets you, but tonight's show at 8 o'clock will be my last show tonight. So that's just the way it is.
Is he kidding? I didn't even know this. I didn't even pre-watch this. He's done with the Uncle Rico. What? What? This gotta be a work. Gotta be a work. What?
Dave Dathel gifted 5 Levy Horse memberships. Thank you, Dave.
Oh, he's he got sick of making that dumb thing with his hand. Bobby, is Bobby coming back here? Did somebody book him? Chad, did you book Bobby? Is Bobby coming back?
Everybody go get your memberships. Get them now. Get behind the wall. I will be doing members only show very soon. Chris Abel's show, $199. Chris Abel's show. What the fuck am I talking about? Chris Abel's, $199. Is this live or a premiere? P.S. New goal, 2,461.42. Somebody, can you write that down? I don't have anybody here. The end of an era. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Tonight's show, the Uncle Rico show, will be the last Uncle Rico I do tonight. So remember that. Tiff, love you.
Oh, it's going to be the last one. So it is a work. It's the last one he's doing tonight. So he's going to say this every day. It don't matter to me. I mean, obviously something's going on if he won't do the weekends anymore. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe he just wants to branch off on his own.
Love you, Bob. Love you too, Tiff. Welcome. Welcome to the a dog or whatever the fuck it is. Let's get to it right away. Very important stuff. Today's goal is 2,000. Everybody go get your memberships. Announcement. But we got some other stuff. Everybody hopes that. You know, what's up, Mad Dog? Mad Dog or whatever the fuck it is. Let's get to it right away. Very important stuff. Today's goal is $2,463.40. At 8 o'clock will be my last show tonight. Is Bob going back to MLC? That wasn't the announcement. But we got some other stuff we got to talk about. It's going to be a little weird for people hearing it for the first time here. Tonight will be my last show on the Uncle Rico show. That'll be it tonight. But tonight's show will be my last show tonight. Okay? So I don't know if that upsets you, but
well, it is a work. Tonight's show is his last show tonight. It's not his last show ever. I mean, who gives a shit? I mean, these guys are so pathetic. If this is like a work, or is he's trying to quell the rumors, because people are saying since he's not doing Friday and Saturday, because Shuli said I saw that on Reddit. Shuli's like, yeah, Bob's not doing Friday and Saturday anymore. And then Bob's like, yeah, I'll do
But tonight's show at 8 o'clock will be my last show tonight.
Tonight. He said it
So
twice.
that's just the way it is.
Wow.
Dave Daffler gifted 5 Levy Horse memberships. Thank you, Dave. Everybody go get your memberships. Get them now. Get behind the wall. I will be doing members only show very soon. Chris Abel show 199. Chris Abel show. What the fuck am I talking about? Chris Abel's 199. Is this live or a premiere? P.S. New goal 2,461.42. Somebody, can you write that down? I don't have anybody here. The end of an era. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Tonight's show, the Uncle Rico show, will be the last Uncle Rico I do tonight. So remember that. Tiff, love you.
Isn't he clever? Tonight's Uncle Rico show will be the last show I do tonight. And then he's going to say that every day. And tonight's Uncle Rico show is going to be the last Uncle Rico show I do tonight.
Bob, love you too,
What
Tiff. Welcome.
He really
Welcome
is a genius.
to
8.5. 8.5. 8.5. Schuler's an 8.5. And Florentine was a 9 out of 10. Florentine, another guy. I'm a fan. He's never been on TV doing stand-up. Never. He's a 9 out of 10. What is Louis C.K.? 1,000 out of 10? I mean, these guys are fucking delusional. Now Bob's playing a game of he's quitting the Uncle Rico show. His last Uncle Rico show is tonight. Of the night.
the verse of
well, I'm not even mad. And then watching these fucking losers, it really is amazing.
The Levy horse. And look, tonight will be the last show. Kevin won. Well, Kevin gave me an offer that was very, very lucrative. Okay. And, you know, thinking about it, I talked to my accountant. I talked to my manager.
His manager. You need a manager. Rock. What you need is a manager.
And I was just like, you know, maybe this is the way it's got to be. Maybe it is.
Whoa!
We're getting to the goal pretty fast. So
$20. Whoa! I've never seen this on Bobby Burst. Maybe that's why he's quitting the Uncle Rico. Oh, they love Works over there. Bob's quitting. Kevin gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. He's doing his last show, and then all giggle. Bob, is this your last show tonight? He's like, it is my last show tonight. I said, tonight? Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. Unfucking believable. It's embarrassing to be affiliated with these losers.
And I'm going to do a lot more sleeping. I'll do a lot more sleeping. So if I'm not around all the time, I'll be sleeping. I like napping. Allie and Tony do improv 1999. Hey, Rev, every night we play the audio drop of you doing Reading Rainbow. Oh, those were the days when I used to be on the show. To AJ, he's a big fan of yours. He can't wait to meet you and the lovely Gina when he arrives. We will have to bring him to a live show. Yeah, we'll come and visit or something like that. Or you guys come.
Jim Perry, and, you know, we all know that. And the other show, and Chris Abels.
Yeah. We'll be picking out a nice little birthday. Well, it is a birthday because the kid's being born. Yeah, so we will be picking out a nice little gift. For the baby soon. We always delay on shit because, you know, we are very forgetful, you know. I'm very forgetful unless it's about me. If it's about me, I remember everything. Why? Well, God damn it, if I hit the goal, God damn it, of $2,447.13, you'll know. Dave Daffler, $2. Love you, Bob. Love you, Dave. Thank you for the $2. Allie, thank you for the, you know, everything helps here. You know what I mean? The price of toast is skyrocketing. It's skyrocketing.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 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 Send Caddy. Bob just texted me. Bob literally just texted me. Bob, you want to come on? Bobby, you want to come on? I'll call him on the phone. Send Kenny Hodge the link. So I guess Bob's off the air. Send Kenny. It's Bob's. Oh my God, I can't even. They're all doing a work. That's his last show because he thinks everyone's talking about it. Bob, not that many people even give two shits about it. So what do you want to happen, Bob? What does he want to happen? Yeah, he didn't go long. I don't know how much he Wow. All right, you guys can complain all you want about this shit. I don't give two fucks. I'm only doing this show as a personal. I'm contracted to do the show. Bobby. Live 8 p.m. on the Uncle Rico show. So that's the last tonight at 8. That's the last show he's ever gonna do. Dirty Deeds. Orange Gatorade is a hack flavor. Arctic Blizz. Orange is my flavor. That's the one I usually drink. Can you give me? Oh, I thought it was a picture. Can you give me Stevie Lou's contact? I'm looking for some good smack. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Have a little respect. First of all, and he didn't have anything to do with anything. I'm going to have Adam on to tell you what Bob, what Stevie Lou had privileges to. He had very few privileges. I asked Adam after the show. He said the only privilege he could have is I mean, you guys don't believe it anyway. He said the only thing he had access to was blocking people from the chat, but he took that away because I said I can't have people accusing everybody of. Can you give Stevie Lou's? I'm looking for some. Yeah. All right, come on, man. Come on. Send Joey C the link and please read second half of my super chat yesterday. Listen, man, I can't do. You're not the boss. You're not the boss. Bentley's not the boss. Everyone thinks they're the boss. One of the reasons why you do this shit is because you don't really have a boss. So if somebody says you didn't read my super chat, it's like, okay, there's a reason I didn't read it. So you want to sue me? I don't give a fuck. Sue me. I mean, sue the government. The government has most of your super chat. Google, Apple, and the government take the biggest cut. Between Apple, Google, and the government, 50% of every super chat is taken by those three. 50%. So you got a beef. Take it up with the IRS. Hey, KB, how's his and herpes going? Yeah, it could be. I'm resigned to just living with it for the rest of my life. Daddy's a terrible actor. He can't quit the shit network because he'd love to admit. I'll have him back on, Bob. We got Kato Kalin. So if you want to come on with Kato Kalin, I mean, if you want to come on, Bob's going to come down and try to take my show down. That's what he's going to do. He's going to come over like Steel Toe did. I mean, Ski Mask. That's what he's going to do. All right, I got to end early, so don't be like, oh, Brennan, you didn't spend enough time. Daddy's a terrible actor. He can't quit the shit network because he'd have to admit he made a mistake quitting MLC. No, all they do is win over there. So no matter what happens, listen, again, that fucking John's neglected cat he's a mountain dick rider. So I mean, the evidence is there. So he was trying to take me down. He was trying to take Steel Toe down, but in reality, took the BS show down. I mean, the BS show, nobody was going to count their numbers because nobody really gives a shit, and it's on too early. So, but this guy cracked the code, as they said, and so it's not a good situation. Does Bob want to be waking up early to do the show? I mean, they're talking about hockey. Nobody cares about hockey. Even people that care about sports don't care about hockey. I'm ending early, so don't complain about nothing. 1 hour in Levyverse, under 44 views. Well, if you do less than 2 hours, to be fair, I'm not a Levy dick rider, but to be fair, if you do like a short show, it doesn't. I don't know why it takes longer. Like if you do a 2-hour show, a 3-hour show, it counts. It does a better count. If you do a shorter show, when you're done, it doesn't do an accurate count. I mean, he had 100-something people watching, so not perfect. KB, during my adventures in New York City today, I had a dirty water dog. I've done more things in 3 days than Ray his entire time here. Fuck Shuli, hashtag cats and Javits Center. Someone's doing well. You're talking about dirty, where with the food cart, the food truck, where they give you a hot dog and dirty water. It's delicious. Yeah, well, they can't grill them. Sometimes they do grill them. I don't know. I haven't bought a hot dog from those clowns in forever. I mean, literally. I won't. I think maybe once I did. But fuck Shuli, and yeah, Bob's coming back. That's my work. Bob's. Oh, we're already caught up. We're already caught up. Bye. Yesterday, Stevie tried to break your brain by posting a free chat on the screen because you kept talking about his broken arm. No, it wasn't that. I think he just fucked up. I think he was just trying to. I don't know what he was doing, but it was definitely weird. It was definitely a weird situation when the free chat comes up, because that to me is like when something comes up and it's not a color. I'm like, what's happening? Why is that happening? So I was a little confused. Yeah, but then afterwards I was like, well, what's happening? No, I don't even know. I think I talked to him. I don't remember. I was more about like, I just want to know from Adam like exactly what he was what he could do, and because it again, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, it's not like I don't, again, coming from this world, you don't know what's what, but Adam knows what's going on. So I just wanted to be able to tell everybody on the show what he had access to. So again, he has access to nothing. We learned from Chad that it's like in the old when we started, when Chad on New Year's Eve, Chad had access to everything that night, and then StreamYard made it so that you could have moderators just moderating the chat. They didn't have access to, starting a show, because in the old days, when Chad had access to the account, he could have just started the show. He could have just started a show, but they fixed it so that on StreamYard, so that if you wanted to, have moderators, they could be, behind the scenes, but they couldn't do whatever the fuck they want. Bobby Riggs, United, and it feels so good. Bobber's back. Can you read the first half of the super chat I sent you 3 months ago? Listen, super chats are great. I'm not. Yeah, Slim Shady is right. Super chats are great, but once you pay your taxes, you're like, holy shit. I mean, we did great yesterday, but and then if they, like Felicia and Stevie are sitting there probably going like, oh, Kevin's raking it in. I mean, I'm not, because half of everything goes to the fucking, who I just said. And the other stuff, I still got to wait. So it's it's a ridiculous system. It's the system we're going with, because this is the system that's offered to us. I'm not going to go to Rumble anytime soon. So it is what it is.
You know what I mean? Tea and toast is very expensive now. I have it shipped from fucking England now. So I won't drink American tea because I will denounce my citizenship. Space Chief, you're the best, Bob. You're the best. God damn it. What's up, chillin'? Yeah, so I will be burning all my Uncle Rico merchandise tonight. So
it's a complete work, Bob. I thought you were quitting. I thought for once it wasn't a work.
John was right. What if he was right? What if he was? What do you want to take this?
He can't listen. If he's smart, he would just quit the BS show and just do the Uncle Rico. But Bob's not smart. Bob's like, you know what? Chili's been good to me. They don't make any money on the BS show. Bob should just do his own morning show up against the BS show and see what happens.
This outside, I take it. I'll beat the fuck out of any woman here.
Jesus, Bob.
Because it is the only one we're doing tonight. Woo, Scanions, motherfucker. Made some of you happy, made some of you.
Oh, wow. You already gave up the work?
Wait. A lame TSM work. You're so stupid you don't even hear what I'm saying. Thank you, Bruce and Perry. Yes. I'm so sad. Well, get yourself a napkin. Get yourself a napkin and fucking a lame TSM work. You're so stupid you don't even hear what I'm saying. You fucking egger. Jesus Christ. Tonight's Uncle Rico show will be the last one I'm doing tonight because it is the only one we're doing tonight. Woo, Scanions, motherfucker. Made some of you happy, made some of you sad. It's a fucking... I'm playing you. It's a work, motherfucker. Oh, God, you idiots. Dave Davila, $2. Are you doing the baptism, Reb? I can do that, I think.
Wow, he already gave it away? Wow. He already gave it away. What a fucking hack. What a fucking hack. It's the only one they're doing today. I guess that's because sometimes they do more than one Uncle Rico show. What a fucking hack. Oh, they're watching me. Now they're watching me? I thought they were talking about hockey.
Was going to be greatness.
When Hackmania is over, KB will have them all back on.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, Bob. Bob, have you been back on? Bob, have you been back on? Of course. These guys know. They always predict the future. Let's see what they have to say.
All go back on.
Exactly.
It's all phony bullshit.
Oh, unlike Bob, who just quit the Shuli network, quit Uncle Rico. A nice face, Brennan. Oh, I might just end this show right now. I'm so disgusted to be associated with these losers.
Bragging, and basically same thing with Melton. Melton's like, these guys will come out because they're so pathetic, and I'll still talk shit about Brennan Show and his family, and they'll still come out. That's how fucking lame they is. And he's right. They will still come out because they're like, a gig's a gig. Like Ray says, a gig's a gig. I couldn't cancel a gig. Kevin's a comedian, or used to be. You can't just cancel a gig. You can if you're not getting paid.
Yeah, it's true. We're like the moon. We affect everything. What do you think?
You take the points. You know what I mean? On a one game. And it was probably 85% last year, and that's a fact. And if you did bet it 11 weeks in a row, you would have won $500,000 or something like that. If you bet $100, if you just let it ride.
Look at even the guys on the show are like, what? They're like, why are we talking about this? We woke up for this.
It was an article. It was an article.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, but do we have the matchups? What are the matchups? Go one by one. Who has them?
Are they all set yet? Yeah, go ahead. Put 'em
Hello?
up.
Anybody?
I have it.
I'll look. What's it called? The hockey.
not all of them are
I'll
subbed.
look.
They're talking about hockey. Hockey, Bob. Bob, this is your show. Hockey.
I'll look.
7
Not
goddamn
all of
minutes
them
I'm
are
talking
set.
about the goddamn hockey playoffs, and now you go,
Put it up.
oh, look.
Playoffs.
Listen
Got it.
here, motherfucker. The turn is coming for all you motherfuckers. You better
Oh, look what he did with the thing. Bob's laughing.
be ready. I'm with Doom. Fuck you all.
It's a man.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
Since
yeah,
it's a
put 'em up.
sticky show.
I just can't. All right, I can't even do this anymore. These guys are such losers. Oh, I can't even anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, short show my ass. What are you doing after this? What's the status of the shit lip? And also, I think Bob owes you an apology and you owe him a whiskey sour. I like how these guys act like they're tough because they sit there with each other. They just agree with each other. They literally make $100 net on that BS show. They do a 2-hour show with 4 dudes on screen and then at least two producers. So they're dividing $100 by 6, and they act like they're winning, like there's some morning show, award-winning morning show where people are like, hey, the whole country's listening to these clowns. But they're laughing at Stuttering John. And then Brennan's a work. Brennan's gonna have those clowns back. I am. Brennan's gonna have those clowns back after Hackmania. Why? So they can tell me what happened? Right. Okay. I mean, they literally have nothing to talk about. Between them, they got nothing to talk about. Right, Bob? You watching, Bob? Jump on, Bob. Do something without Shuley by your side. Shuley's my pal. Shuley's by my side. I got Shuley by my side. If I call Bob, is he going to say a lot of bad words? What'd Bob say? Oh, this is when you say I can't watch his crap and more and bring up Shuley than Ray and so. Yes! Yes, Bob. Award-winning show. We're doing great, Bob. Just me. Just me. No Adam. No Adam to hold my hand. No Shuley. Just me, Bobby. I'm brave. I got lip cancer. I'm brave, Bobby. Short show my ass. I got to go pick up one of the bloodsuckers. I'm proud to say. Plus, I'm fucking. I didn't care. Because I was like, I'm not doing 3 hours. Yesterday was exhausting. I needed to lay down. Yesterday was exhausting. So, again, exhausting in a good way. So, I'm not going to, whatever. But in the summer, when I do less shows, when the weather gets warm, don't want to sweat it out like a fucking, like a sweat house. What do you call those? Sweatshops? Spitting. Short show my ass. What are you doing after this? What's the status of the shit lip? And also, I think Bob owes you an apology and owes you a whiskey sour. Beloved Stevie stole my social security number and iPhone 6 from Amazon Prime. Fuck Patrick Melton. Beloved Stevie, he didn't steal nothing. He didn't have access to anything. Listen, if Adam told me he had access to stuff, I'd be the first one to say, whatever. But they don't. They're not stupid. They're not going to give everybody access to your fucking information. Because then, once the word got out, then YouTube, people wouldn't send super chats. They'd send super tips. Send me super tips. Send me super tips like Melton. That's a close-up. Send me super tips like Melton. Oh, Bob keeps texting me. Bob, I think Bob, Bob, you know what's happening? You know what's happening? Bob knows Adam's gone, so he knows he freed up some money. Only $40,000. Only $40,000 got freed up. We'll have Kato Kalin on next week, Bob. You can come on with him. See if he knows you. Ask Stevie Lou if his wife. Come on, man. Come on, man. Bobby! Ask Stevie Lou if his wife would be open to filming a scene with me, like just something with nunchucks. Come on, man. Come on. I gotta read every super chat before I put it up. Money says Bobby will be at Hackmania. You can't have an event called that and not have one of the foremost hacks ever not be part of it. That's a good point. That's a good point, Italian Stallion. No, they, listen, man, I can't even. I mean, I can, but, I mean, I was tired from yesterday. I made my nut for the month already. I'm just kidding. But anyway, when, like, today I'm like, okay, what's the show? And I'm like, I'm not doing a 3-hour show. I'm not doing a 3-hour show. That's it. And then I watch these fucking clowns in the morning, and I'm like, that's their show? I mean, it's depressing. They split $100? 2 hours. They split $100. They're talking about hockey, watching me. It's depressing, man. It's depressing. And then they got to watch Stuttering John. Then Bob does a work that it's his last show of the night, and then he gets mad that people are like, yeah, Bob, we caught on pretty quick. Bob has nowhere to go. That's the fucked up part. Like, he's stuck with Shuley, and he's like, I love Shuley. Ask Rob Saul how much Bob loves Shuley. As soon as Bob got axed 86 from Howard Stern, he was talking all kinds of shit about Shuley. Shuley's a Shuley. He didn't have his back, blah, blah, blah. But then, with this, he's like, I'm coming back. Coming back, Shuley. We're going to watch Stuttering John together. We're going to hold hands and watch Stuttering John together. And the Hackmania thing is like, come on, man. Come on. I love you, KB. Slim Faley. And now I got to check every picture after yesterday. I got to check every picture. Okay. Everything's good. All right, so how long have I done? I might just end right now. Seriously, I might just end right now. Oh, wait. I'm not reading the free chat. Move my cracker. People are like, Brendan's crazy. I am crazy. I do what I want. I don't have to get anything approved by Shuley. Right, Bob? Shuley tells you what time to wake up. Bob, wake up! Bob probably has an alarm clock that's Shuley's voice. Get up, Bob. Get up, Bob. Time to talk about the hockey playoffs. The hockey playoffs. Wow. And Julie don't even know sports, does he, Bob? Julie's like, he's one of the guys that doesn't like sports. But then he's trying to act like he likes sports. So him and Bob can talk about stuff. It's like when you start dating a girl and she's like, I like baseball. When they're taking to a baseball game, she's like, what? Ugh. All right, I'm making it members only. Sorry. Wow, this is annoying. Oh, this is annoying. Our members only. Caught up. Yeah, you guys think I listen, I can stop right now. You want me to stop right now? This might be my last show. Fuck this, man. Seriously. You want me to say it right? You didn't read my super chat. We don't like you. We're not going to send Kevin super chats because Stevie gets all our information. Is that what they're saying now? Stevie gets all the information. You can't trust Kevin. Stevie's working behind the scenes. We're going to get it all figured out. It's going to be great. Stevie's going to get all our information. He's going to get all our credit card information. And that'll be the end of it. It will? Okay. Yeah, don't send super chats because we're gonna get all your information, right? I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. It's all Melton fucking people. That's all Melton does, right? Isn't that what he does? I watch the other shows, but it's so depressing. It's fucking so depressing. Watching Bob, it's like Bob does the fucking hackiest. Bob does the hackiest fucking thing imaginable. It's his last Uncle Rico show tonight. Bob, did someone tell you to say that, or you come up that all by yourself? I tried to watch the Netflix Neil's special on Netflix. Wow, that was bad. Was it? How bad was it? How bad was it? Ugh. What is Bob? What is Neil? If Shirley's at 8.5, what is Neil, Bob? I mean, imagine being a Shuley dick rider. These guys make $100 when they do the BS show, and Bob's being a Shuley dick rider at 8.5, 8.5 on the Richter scale, 8.5. I mean, it's fucking laughable. And Shuley never got booked to do stand-up on a television show. And they book everybody. Everybody gets booked. Lenny Marcus, you want to go on TV, Lenny? He's like, okay. But Shuley, who's at 8.5, couldn't get booked at all. It's fucking laughable. But he's at 8.5. And Florentine's a 9. Another guy who never got on TV. I'm trying to be even-handed here. I'm trying to be as fair as fucking possible. Yo, Gustav. Listen, man, we did so well yesterday. I don't even give a shit, but I can't do those shows every day. This is like a palate cleanser. I mean, yesterday, again, I got to pick up one of the bloodsuckers, but yesterday, I mean, I'm like, today I woke up tired. I'm like, I'm not doing a show today. And then my wife's like, well, you got to go pick one of the bloodsuckers. So I'm like, okay, I'll do a short show. And then I didn't know Bob was going to be watching. I'm flattered, Bob. I know Bob thinks I watched their show. I don't watch their show. If it wasn't for My Lost Interest and Reddit, I wouldn't see any of this shit. But I knew he did the Vince the Lawyer show yesterday, and then I saw the clip. I guess whoever put it up on Reddit can take it down, because it was there today or yesterday. Now it's not there. I checked both Hackverse Anonymous and Shuley's Anonymous, and I didn't see it. But I saw him say it. And he's like, well, what's Florentine if Shuley's at 8.5? He's a 9, and Stuttering John's a 5. Okay. That's when you just go like, I just can't even. Imagine living in a world where you're like, I got to be nice to Shuli or else I'm fucked. Imagine, Gustav, you're a businessman. Imagine being at the mercy of these fucking losers. I mean, I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. Yesterday was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was fun. Yesterday was a fun show. It was nuts, but it was fun. Felicia's great on the show. People would think I'm like, oh, you know, you're sticking it to Pat Dixon. I just had her on because she wanted to come on. Then she's here. She's good on the show. People like her. And so what do you want me to do? Not have her on? Have Stevie Lou on? You hate Stevie Lou. You hate Chad. You hate, who else do we got? Ray DeVito. Anybody we get, you hate. So who am I supposed to get? Thank you, Gustav. Just watched the 2021 Owen Benjamin on MLC. So good. It wasn't that good. It really wasn't that good. So we did do a good Owen Benjamin show when he came to Compound Media in 2017. I think it was the summer. That was good. He was good. He was interesting. And that was when he was still doing comedy clubs. He was at Gotham, so he came to do the show, and he was good. Bobby Riggs, no cheese for rats, hack. Neil's a homo. Who isn't a homo? Bobby! He's going to do members only shows. And again, Bob thinks, again, I don't even give a shit at this point, but Bob thinks that, like, people are obsessed with him. Nobody is. Nobody gives a shit. So he thought it was going to be big news. I was just watching it by accident. I knew he did the 3 o'clock show, and so I saw it on his Twitter. Or I saw it popped up somewhere. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'll watch it, I guess. I had nothing to talk about. And again, today's a palate cleanser. I'm going to call it palate cleanser because, I don't even give a fuck. But I can't do long shows every day. And then people be like, and then the take was on it. Not that it was a crazy entertaining show. That it was like Stevie Lou's stealing. Stevie Lou is stealing. I get it, because Chad allegedly has some criminal past, allegedly. So I could see where people are like, you can't trust what's happening. And so I asked Adam, I'm like, do people who are moderators have access to anything? He said, no, they don't have it. I mean, I don't know what I have access to. People are like, Brennan's at work. This is my last show, Bob, of the night. This is my last Uncle Rico of the night. And again, they're so proud of that fucking show where they watch Stuttering John day after day. Imagine grown men watching another grown man day after day. And the work was, they're only going to do one Uncle Rico show today, because sometimes they do a 4 o'clock and then they do a 8 o'clock, like the fucking news. But it's all about Stuttering John. Johnny Carson, what a bunch of Shuli idiots. Nobody knew where to search for hockey matchups. Shuli an 8.5, or did he sell 8.5 tickets in Oregon? He didn't even sell that many. I mean, the fact that they think they're doing a fucking winning morning show where they're like, we just whatever comes up we talk about. And the producer Joe was there. He was ready to, because Shuli's gonna have a temper tantrum because nobody had the playoff lineups available. He's like, I've been talking about it for 30 minutes, and now you guys are like, yeah, we'll look it up. Because nobody gives a shit, even the people on the show. The Stevie hate went from amusing to depressing. Conspiracy weirdos are probably leftover Compound fans. Listen, man, it was like sweet and sour pork. I mean, chicken or whatever, because the super chats were coming in anti-Stevie and for Felicia, so it was just like, it was crazy. But and then Stevie was I mean, I know some back stuff about Stevie that I can't go into because it's personal stuff. But I mean, it's like, it's not like Stevie's it's not like he's having an easy time right now. So like again, he's not here. If we were in studio together and he was getting that ramped up, I might be like, oh shit, Stevie's gonna fucking have a meltdown and break me in half. But you know, even when he's getting mad on the show yesterday, I was getting a little like, Stevie okay? It's like the day before when Boschetti or whatever. Was that the day before? What's today? Oh yeah, it was the day before. Tape 2, yeah. I mean, listen, again, I understand why people are suspicious. Because, and then a lot of rumors get started too. But that's why I say, like, I asked Adam specifically, like, what does he have access to? So I can tell the fans or people watching, go like, this is what he had access to. So, you know, it's like when they have a fucking, when one of the credit card companies gets fucking docs or whatever they call it, when all their information gets leaked, and they're like, check with your providers. So you don't have to check with your providers. Stevie has no access to anything. I would rather watch Zenhauser dance naked than watch that Neil special. How bad was it? You're just saying that because you know that's what I want to hear. Which bloodsucker are you picking? I can't tell you. I'm not a dox anybody. I should get Bob on. Bob, come on, Bob. Are you allowed to? Are you allowed to come on, Bobby? Keith the Cop would have none of this. Keith the Cop, remember the one show I didn't talk? I said I'm still better than Bill Schultz. Not talking. And then E-Rock said E-Rock texted Keith the Cop. So Keith the Cop came into the studio and then he just sat there. He's like, what's the problem? It's like, it was such a small time nothing that Keith didn't have to be there. He could have just texted me later and be like, what's going on? And I could have just told him. But it was more like I was just goofing around. I mean, I just got there that day and I'm like, yeah, I'm not talking. And then Brian McCarthy was still there, and then they had guests. So who cares? They had Keanu and Canoe and that other guy she used to do a show with. Stevie Lou bangs tennis shoes over. Stevie Lou hangs tennis shoes over telephone wires. I sell drugs too. You do? Is that to let people know that you can buy drugs? I used to see that when I lived in Queens. They would hang the tennis shoes over the telephone wire. Is that to know people you can buy drugs there? We hate Stuttering John more than anyone else. All right, let me give a shout out to yesterday, because yesterday was insane. Because I see Big W coming. Letter, nice, was ridiculous in a good way. I mean, you know, I don't want to embarrass anybody. I don't want to dox anybody. But very nice was extremely nice. Chinless, Philly Franks, CCCC, and you know, MLC Legend was gave about a million super chats. So I didn't add them all up, but they were a lot. We hate Stuttering John more than anyone else. Yeah, I get it, but it's like, you know, the fact that they think, you know, the whole thing was, again, I know it's a broken record, and I'm not doing a long show because I can't even stand the sound of fucking anyone talking about it, let alone me. But the whole idea that everyone kept telling me, again, I was being gaslit by these clowns, like how great the morning show was and how, you know, it was taken off, and then this clown who's trying to stick it to me and Steel Toe starts counting everybody's numbers, and it turns out the BS show is a joke in the worst possible way. Like, they wake up early because they think they're this morning show, this award-winning morning show that's killing it, and they don't even make any money, so it makes no sense. These are grown men waking up to make no money, to split $100 6 ways for 2 hours work. So then, you know, that was the Uncle Rico show was supposed to lead into like bigger things, the morning show, and then it's not. It's still watching Stuttering John. Big W, this is a knick-knack paddywhack. Give that frog alone. His old man's a Rolling Stone. R.I.P. Norm. Yeah, I was watching. You know what I was watching last night? You guys should watch this. It shows how fucked up showbiz is, how everybody's a fucking piece of shit loser. Anyway, thank you, Big W, and thank you for yesterday and for all the days. For all the beautiful days. But I was watching that thing, Conan versus Jay Leno. And that was crazy. Jay Leno he was stupid. I mean, he should just fucking left. Once they were like, bye, he should just, I mean, he played it like, again, I can't go long, but he played it like his contract. When Conan was taken over in 2009, Jay was like, well, my contract wasn't up and they wouldn't let me work anywhere. So they said, you know, well, just stay here. And then they gave him 10 o'clock. And then that was a disaster. And then they're like, you know, come back to 11:30. And he's like, all right. And then they're like, well, Conan is cool with that? And they're like, yeah, Conan's cool with it. And then, of course, Conan wasn't. But then Conan goes to TBS. Oh, look, my fucking finger comes up. Conan goes to TBS. Oh, like, Bab texted me again. I was really in love. Oh, he says he does the morning show for cigarette money. Is this fake Bob Levy? So you wake up early for cigarette money. Oh, that's why you do it. Is that what Carl and Melton were saying? That the BS show is taking off. It's taking off, but they do it for, you know, Bob does it for cigarette money and Shuli does it for weed money. It's a labor of love. They're not doing it. They're not in it for the money. They just want to get their cigarettes. And then where they make the real money is when they watch Stuttering John. Anyway, so I'm watching. Then Conan goes to TBS. They bump George Lopez. First they call George Lopez and they go, do you mind if we bring Conan over here at 11 o'clock? And you'll go to 12 o'clock? George Lopez is like, yeah, that's fine. What is he going to say? You know, was he going to say no? Then they'll be like, well, you're a dick and we're going to fire you as soon as we can. So they do it. They put Conan at 11. George Lopez in at 12. Bump him to 12. And then after a year, they fucking get rid of George Lopez. So then it's just Conan. And Conan, you know, Conan was on, in the documentary, Conan's like, yeah, we're heartbroken that they didn't renew George Lopez's contract. But again, Conan bumped fucking George Lopez out, and he didn't, you know, and then Conan had to act like, oh, that's terrible. But it's like, it's a fucking business. But Conan did the same thing basically to George Lopez that Leno did to him. So it's the same thing everybody does in this fucking business. Nobody gives a fuck about anybody. This whole thing of like, you know, I care about this guy and that guy. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. So Conan people are like, oh, Conan got fucked. And then Conan got, then George Lopez got fucked. So it's like someone's always getting fucked. And people are like, oh, Conan's such a victim. And like George Lopez says, when he got fired by NBC, they gave him $40 million. When George Lopez got fired by TBS, he didn't get nothing. So this whole thing, Conan's such a victim and Jay Leno's such a dick. And then Conan basically did the same thing to George Lopez. And people are like, well, you know, it's business. Yeah, it is business. So this whole thing of like, this guy's a great guy and that guy's a great guy, it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Thank you, Big W. Stevie Lou's a drug dealer, not a thief. Allegedly. If Stevie got off the dope, his life would improve. I'm going to send this to Stevie Lou. Yeah, but you know, he says he does it because his stomach is bad. I don't know, man. It just seems like it's not a good path to go where you're high all the time. So I don't know. Maybe if I was high all the time, I could watch more of these clips. You know, like the fucking you know, watching Bob talk about the work he's doing, or watching the fucking BS show. It's like, so I'm sure if you're high all day, you can watch Stuttering John and you think it's funny or something. I find it sad. I find watching other shows, especially when they suck, sad. But again, I can't do it. I can't watch Red Bar. I can't watch Red Bar watch another fucking show. And people are like, this guy's state of the art. You see his studio? It's amazing. So I can't watch it. I find Red Bar fucking ridiculously boring. Like, ridiculous. KB and MD only do. KB, who's MD? MD, doctor, medical doctor. I don't know, man. Come on, man. MD, Marshall Dillon. Have Bob bring Born Wrong Ministry. Have Bob bring Born Wrong Ministry on over to MLC. Let's get fucked up. Have Bob bring Born Wrong Ministry on over to MLC. Let's get fucked up. I don't even know what that means. Why are you guys stumping me? Seriously, why are you guys stumping me today? Tell Stevie I'll be nice next time he's on. Oh, you changed that? Is that the same? Have Bob bring Born Wrong Ministry on over to MLC. Let's get fucked up. Is that a drug? Tell Stevie I'll be nice next time he's on. Yeah, I don't know if Stevie, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know if Stevie can come on. No, I didn't see that. How come, listen, Leo Gunn, I can't watch Ray. I can't find clips because I'm not going to watch I got to watch the whole thing to find that clip. So I watched My Lost Interest and he didn't put anything up. So other people had said me that, but Ray is Mike David. Oh. This KB and Mike David only to give Compound a finger. I got fired twice, or I quit twice, or something. Second time, I don't know. Stevie Lou's wife. Yeah, I can put that up. Well, I don't even know what this is not even true. Yeah. Forget it. I was gonna call Bob. KB, did you see Ray spurting out last night over a mountain? No, but I was gonna say My Lost Interest. He didn't make a clip, so I can't watch the whole thing. It's too much. It's too much. But again, Ray's getting played. Ray's getting played by Melton. That's just the way it goes. He's just getting played. So I mean, Ray. What can I say? What can I say about Ray? It's fucking ridiculous. So now Melton's not going to pay him, and Ray's going to. I can't even. Not today. Mike David is only got a quick Compound. My bad, boss. Just trying to get Bob on. He started a thing called The Born Wrongs. I thought you knew about it. Ain't no thing. That's a band? Have Bob bring Born Wrong Ministry on over to... He's not picking up. He's texting me, but he's not picking up. Is that at the pool? Is he at the pool? My bad, boss. Just trying to get Bob on. He started a thing called the Born Wrongs. I thought you knew about it. Ain't no thing. He started about it when? Don't forget about your bloodsucker like they forgot about... Jesus Christ. Yes. Yes. I'm really confused. This is getting really fucking something. It's getting really something up in this because... but is Bob fake texting me? He's texting me. Then I call him. He don't pick up. So again, something's going on with Bobby. Again, as soon as Adam quit, or Adam was going to quit, people started contacting me. You know, you need help. One guy, did I even discuss this? The audio didn't work on Patreon yesterday, so I assumed we were just giving audio out to be nice, you know, for people that, because, you know, if you're going to listen to the show, you can still, if the audio doesn't work, you can just use the video and not watch. You can just listen. What's the difference? But Adam always gave out the audio. So Adam always gave out the audio. So that's how he trained me. So the audio, I put it out. I've been putting it up. It didn't work last night. Somebody contacted me. So I checked it. I'm like, yeah, it's not working. So I contacted Adam. He said, just, you know, whatever, just delete it and put up a new one. And then I put up the new one. But the guy wanted me to hire somebody. The guy who contacted me about it not working, he wanted me to hire somebody for stuff like that. I'm like, it was a 2-minute fix. So I can't hire somebody. But the fact of the matter is, it's like, you know, people smell money and they're like, why is Bob texting me? Because he'll be like, it's a work. I'm trying to get on Kevin's show so I can say bad words and get his channel taken down. Like before, remember when he's gonna play the images of me? But it was like, it's so pathetic. It's so fucking pathetic. So we're all caught up, and I'm annoyed. I wasn't annoyed, but it's like I shouldn't watch these other shows. I just got to do my own show. Watching Bob do a work about this is the last show, and then act like, you know, when there are rumors that when George Harrison quit the Beatles. Remember the Beatles documentary? And then George walked out and he quit. That's what Bob's doing. This is my last show. Like anybody gives a fuck. Like, hey, Bob, we need you to watch the Uncle Rico show. You're the best at it. You're the best Uncle Rico watcher that we have. Stuttering John, Bob, you got to do it. Not Tukey, not Carl. Bob, you got to do it. You're the best at watching Stuttering John. Don't ever forget that, Bob. You're fucking fantastic. All right, we'll do a full-length show tomorrow. Thank you to Gustav and all the super chats from yesterday. Count these up, Melton, and let me know how much I would have saved if I used super tips.